In this part 2 video, I'll be talking about another method for web scraping from Yelp using Python and BeautifulSoup, and I'll be scraping both the main attributes and the secondary attributes. So before we go any further, I'd like to take a look at the site that we are scraping from. So here it is, and I'm gonna do the same thing, inspect element, and you can see right here we were initially scraping from the main attributes tag right here, and so in this video we'll be adding the secondary attributes, which is this guy right here. Okay, so you will find the address and the phone number under this section. So I'm gonna try to look for them. Okay, so they are within the secondary attribute tag. So if we right click on the telephone number to inspect its element, you can find the tag right here, and obviously it is under the secondary attributes. We can also take a look at the address. Okay, the address is right here, and that is obviously underneath the secondary attributes as well. Okay, so let's get started. So this is the code saved on Jupyter Notebook. As before, we're going to be importing bs4 and URL lib.request, and then using URL open, we're going to fetch the site and save it to source. And then using BeautifulSoup, we're going to parse that site using HTML parser and set it to soup objects and save it to page_soup. So next step, we're going to be using find_all from BeautifulSoup to find a div tag with class equals to this, and this is the main attributes they're working on. And we're going to save that to mains. And so for the main attributes, we are creating empty lists for each attribute. So business name, ratings, number of reviews, and price. Okay, so we're going to run that. And then, so for the loop, so this is pretty much similar as before. We're going to be using the try except block, where it proves to be really useful to prevent any break in codes and all that. So so for main, so main is actually the first item in the entire list of mains. It will look for business name with a tag and a text version of it. So if it finds something, it will append to the empty list, but if it finds nothing, it will just print none. Okay, so and this will continue for ratings, number of reviews, and price for each and every restaurant on the list. Okay, until it gets done for the entire page. So so let's run that real quick. So we won't see the result because I'm not asking to print out, but we can do a trial right here to see number of reviews to see if anything comes up. So here we can see all the reviews for all the restaurants on this first page. Okay, so let's move on now to the secondary attributes. So here we use find all as well, and finding div tag with class equals to all this, and set it to secondary. Okay, and then create empty list for address and telephone. Okay, and then for the loop, we'll be using the same method. Okay, so for address, it will look for span tag with class equals to this and the text version of that. If it finds something, it will append. If not, it will print none. So similarly with telephone number, it's going to look for two div tags down and the text version of it. Find something. If it finds something, it will append. If not, it will be none. So let's check out both of them. Okay, the address. Oh, sorry, I didn't run this. So let's run this first and then run this. Okay, there you go. You can see all the addresses right here. And let's check out the telephone numbers. So the telephone numbers turn out a little odd. As you can see, it has bits and pieces of addresses that it picks up from the tag, so which is not what we wanted. So to remedy this, I'm going to be using the RE package, which is for regular expression. So what I want to do is to replace all these chunks of addresses with none. So with the list comprehension, okay, I'm going to ask the re.search command to look for formats of telephone number. Okay, so it's going to look for formats like this, 2 digits in front and 4 and 4 digits in the back, or see, I have the O operator right here, or the format with 2 digits in front and 4 digits in the back and 3 digits in the back, or it's going to look for the format 4 digits in front and 3 in the back. So if it finds something that matches this format, okay, if this is true, okay, so I set a boolean here, if this is true, it will scrape that particular thing, okay. If not, it will just print none. Okay, so let's run this real quick. Okay, and let's take a look at the results. Okay, so we can see right here that it successfully replaced all the chunks of addresses with none. So this is much better compared with before. As you can see the comparison. Okay, so the last step will then be saving our work in a CSV file. So for this, I'll be using pandas, and I'm going to be creating a dictionary here, and then saving the list in this data list, and then converting it to a data frame with the header right here, and then using toCSV to convert it to a CSV file. So let's run this real quick and let's check out the results. Okay, so we have it right here, and let's quickly run through if we get everything we wanted. So we have the name here, the ratings, number of reviews, price, address, and telephone number, all scraped nicely and saved on this sheet. So this is great. So that's all I have for this video. I hope you like it. I'm putting a link to the code underneath this video, so take a look at it. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and happy scraping.